Here is another home edition roof design idea. Somebody sent an example of their existing house where they have a patio, a low sloping roof here, and a home like this that looks like it has a couple of home additions already added onto it. And they would like to add a new home addition here and then have a gable roof here. And hopefully by the time I am finished with the video, you, along with them, will have a few more ideas on how you can do something like that. And for those of you who might not have understood what you were looking at in the last example, let's go ahead and provide you with another example here of how the roof and the roofing might be assembled. Next up, let's go ahead and take a look at our gable roof for the patio here. And I really don't think this is going to be too difficult. You might be able to use the existing slab that you have or create something with a 45-degree angle, which is what we have here. And of course, with the house the way it is, you're probably going to end up with a situation like this where you have a small piece of fascia board here. However, let's not forget that you might be able to remove the fascia board and then bring this line up a little further and get a little creative there if you don't like that look. And for the home addition, let's go ahead and start with a gable roof on this side. And you're simply going to add the home addition and then extend this roof over the other roof to create two flat planes and a gable roof. However, on the other side, it is going to be a little more difficult. We are going to be dealing with a couple of funky sections here. Now in this example here, I brought the gable roof out to this ridge line here. You can stop the gable roof anywhere you want to. However, it's probably going to be better if it lines up with one of the ridge lines. And in my opinion, it's going to be better to line it up with the lower ridge line, even though this section right here is going to make it a little more difficult for us. And we're simply going to extend the other two sections of the roof up, which would look something like this here. So this line here will be flat. This section here will plane in with the other section of the roof. And we'll end up with something that looks like this. And keep in mind that the pitch of the roof and the offsets in the building might change your design a little bit. Next up, let's take a look at this funky section that we have right here. So here we have it just kind of going over an open area. However, it can be filled in by installing a piece of fascia board or exterior finish, whatever exterior finish you're going to be using for the side of your home. Like I said, we just got a little funky area with this one here. However, everything else seems to be looking okay. A little chopped up. This roof right here seems to have a lot of zigs and zags in it. And as another option, I think this one's going to work a little better and be a little easier to build, would be to install the gable end on the other side of the building. And you could always have the gable stop at the ridge line here. And if you like this design, you could always extend each one of the sections of the other roofs up to create your flat roof planes or surfaces. And of course, this design right here will provide you with 3 different ridges. And of course, another option for this type of building. Now, if you don't like this section right here, because it's going to require a lot more work, and this design right here actually looks the best out of all of them, in my opinion, and will require you to install a roof drainage cricket over here. Now, keep in mind that if you live in an area where it snows, this could be a snow trap. And if that's the case, you might want to choose a different design. So there it is, another video to help some of you figure out exactly how you can build a roof like this if you have a similar floor plan.